So you telling me this shit is actually gonna take a year? What's good, YouTube? My name is CRB, and today we're gonna talk about the things that matter: life, death, and taxes. One of the most hardest parts about growing up is understanding that you are supposed to live your life. There's so many people that are gonna be a part of our lives that help us understand who we are, what we should do, and how we should live. But at the end of the day, ultimately, all of these decisions, all of these things that will happen will be by us, for us, from us, to us, whatever. One of these things that I immediately think of is a transformation period of our lives. Identity plays a really big part in the growing up process. Sometimes we'll reach points where things will challenge that. Maybe you're not living the life that you want. Maybe you feel behind. Maybe you compare yourself to too many people. Main point here is that you're not putting an emphasis on yourself to be better. How does one stop with the nonsense, lock in, and become a better human being? Well, it's ultimately that. Start with understanding that you're a human being who makes mistakes. It's really hard to get out of that mindset of chasing perfection because what we think is perfect really is a lot. It's a lot. But once you understand that you're human and you're supposed to be making mistakes, things are supposed to be hard, there are supposed to be challenges, it kind of gets a little bit easier to deal with. I was going to say swallow. That's why I went like this. Pause. For this video specifically, I'm going to focus on people who are struggling with weight issues. Reason why? Exhibit A. If you're over or underweight, I first want you to know I'm not here to shame you. I don't know what led you to get to this point. What I do want us to both come to an agreement, though, is that we have to change a couple things. Because we want to live for a long time. We want to be able to enjoy life. We don't want to be scared about having to worry about health concerns. Let's die of old age and bad knees. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube explaining to you best ways, best routines, best diet, yada, yada, yada. And a lot of them advertise it as like a 2-month, 3-month, 1-month, 30-day solution. But I want to be completely honest with you, right? For me, I've lost about 30 pounds in the last 8 to 10 months. There's people that have done that way faster than me. Maybe the first thing that's coming to your mind is, well, Chris, what were you doing? Why did it take you so long? It's what I just mentioned previously. I'm a human being. That's why it took long. And I think that it's a good thing that it took a long time. Because at the end of the day, a lot had to happen for me to get down to this weight. Now, first and foremost, let's get some commotion in the crowd. I look tough. We're not going to put that against me. I look great. Now, if I could have gotten to this weight way sooner, I would have been a bundle of joy. I needed time to adjust to learning how to eat at a deficit, to be more active, to go to the gym, to commit to that lifestyle. Because that lifestyle and my old lifestyle, they're two completely different experiences. Trying to remember how I used to live is really hard. Like, look, my hand is kind of shaking because it's just like my life was bad. Like, it was so slow. I would barely go outside. And if I did go outside, I would never enjoy it because I would have to move a lot. And when you're at that point in your life, doing little things feel like a lot. And mind you, you could be at that point. But I want you to know it's okay. It's going to suck at first. It's going to suck the entire time. But you're going to get used to it. You're going to feel yourself adapt to it. The body is a really amazing thing if you give it a chance to prove it to yourself. Your body could do a lot. We're not going to get to the scientific because I don't have my glasses and I want to keep it that way. I really want to make sure that you understand this is possible. You're going to have a lot of quitting periods, but the whole point is to just keep going. Quit, try again. Quit, try again. I always think about this one thing that a friend of mine told me years ago. Freshman year, exactly. He himself had started going more to the gym, prioritizing his physical health. I remember I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm going to go to the gym too. For every time I don't go to the gym, I owe you $5. I ain't gonna lie. I've yet to pay that debt off, and I'm not going to. If you know, you know. But one thing that he said that stuck with me was, regardless of what you choose to do, months are still going to pass by. Weeks are still going to go by. Time is going to keep going. 3 months fly by really quickly if you think about it. I know the best part about going on diets is the before and after. The worst thing, though, is the during. It's that period of time of waking up every single day, just trying, knowing that if you give 1% today and then 1% tomorrow, you'll be just closer and closer to the end, to your goal. I can't really teach you everything you're going to need to know because I'm not going to lie, that'd be another video. But what I can tell you is that as long as you try, as long as you be active, as long as you eat a little more or eat a little less, you're going to see a difference. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Just do it to the bare minimum. Because if you can do it to the bare minimum and you do it for a long period of time, then that's when you can add a little bit more. Me doing everything at the bare minimum was probably the best decision I ever made. Because once I made it feel like breathing, it was over. Every single day I do the same thing now. Well, not every single day, but I try my best to make it every single day. Because, I try to first start off the day with making my bed. I'm still human. I can still be messy, chill. I make my bed, brush my teeth, shower. Sometimes water bill be expensive. I'm joking. I make myself breakfast. I sit for a little, and then I go and attack the day. Whatever I have to do, I do. After I do what I need to do, whether it be going to school or a job or whatever, I then do what's non-negotiable. I be active. And I'm not gonna lie, the biggest cheat code for that is walking. Walk a lot. You know how people be like, oh yeah, like I run 3 miles a day, I run 10 miles a day. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I walk a lot though. I walk a mile or two every single day. Sometimes I walk more because, I be feeling it. But just be active. Be active. There's other things to add to this little routine of yours, like dieting, meal plans, going to the gym, finding a workout plan that works for you. There's a lot more things that you're going to have to add, but that's your journey. You'll figure it out though. I know you're going to figure it out. Once everything is said and done and you know exactly what you need to do, or you have an idea of what you need to do, go. Just go. Like I really want to stress that idea of making it feel like the bare minimum. Just make it feel like the bare minimum. Do it because do it. Just like that. Like do it because it's going to be a while before you see change. But the first few weeks, the first few months, all that's to build the mental foundation. Because once you have the mental foundation of, all right, cool, gotta do this. I'm gonna just try. Then when 2 months pass, then when 3 months pass, is when you'll start seeing it, like really seeing it. Make sure to take pictures once a month or once a week. Don't take pictures every day, but make sure to take pictures of progress. You should be taking a lot of pictures and videos though, regardless, Live in the moment. Have some memories and try to enjoy every single day. Just try to enjoy it because this is going to suck. It's going to be annoying. It's going to feel like a lot, but it'll be worth it. And if you feel like quitting, quit. But I really want to make sure you understand that if you quit, don't look at it as a step back. Look at it as a pause because when you quit, you still at least want to keep the non-negotiables. At least still try to prioritize your eating. At least still try to be a little bit active. Don't set yourself back. But when you quit, get back on it. Get right back to it. I think in the 10 months that it took me to lose this weight, I think I quit probably like 5-10 times. There were weeks where I just didn't feel like going to the gym, so all I did was walk. Because walking for me became the bare minimum. There were weeks where I didn't want to diet anymore, but I at least would eat at the amount of calories that I should be eating at. Remind yourself why you're doing this. It's to be better. It's to feel better. I guess I'm going to end it here. Some final thoughts, because I'm not done yet, but if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you, because I was able to do it. And it was hard. It was a lot. Tired. I wish I could still eat like a maniac at Applebee's. Hashtag miss that. But do I miss what it was like to live like that? No. It was really hard. I gave up a lot, but I didn't stop. I paused a lot, but I kept going. I know you'll probably be asking me, Chris, do you miss it? Do you miss how it used to be? A little bit, yeah. I miss the having to do nothing part of it. I don't miss the suffering of it. I don't miss the discomfort. I don't miss the insecurities. I don't miss the lack of confidence. I don't miss any of that. You're also probably asking, how am I feeling now? Shorty, I feel great. I feel amazing. Sometimes I be having mental days. Sometimes I be having big days. Because, for me, it was a losing weight thing. For you, it may be a gaining weight thing. Shout out to you. I'm still human. I'm still struggling. I'm still winning. I'm still laughing. I'm still crying. That's not changed. But quality of life has definitely changed. And I definitely feel better. Maybe you're also asking if I think you can actually do it. To be completely honest, yes. I don't think no one is as lazy as me. Mind you, this is not a competition. You don't have to prove me wrong or right or whatever. But if my lazy behind can do it, bro, yes, you can. You can. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this little talking session. I hope you get well. I hope you do right. But as always, be genuine, be kind, and be you. There's no better victory than that. Like and subscribe, shorty.